So I'd like to show you Watchtower. Watchtower is a tool that I've been using for years, but recently I did a Laravel new, I cleaned it up, and now I'm releasing it open source. In a nutshell, Watchtower is server and application monitoring for Laravel. So if you run your own Laravel applications and you have your own servers, you can install Watchtower and it will send you an alert if you have new errors or if your disk is filling up, stuff like that. Watchtower is a standard Laravel application that's open source. So you can self-host it or you can go for a hosted option. I've already set up an instance of Watchtower. And when you first open it, you're greeted with the standard login screen. So you log in, you get an empty dashboard that says, to get started, install the client on your server. Watchtower collects data by running a bash client on your server every minute using a cron job. So let's go ahead and install that on our server now. So we copy this command. We go into one of my servers, paste it in, and it says install Watchtower to this directory. Yes. Self-updating, okay. Add it to the cron. Like I said, it runs every minute to collect data. So yeah, we add it, and it's done installing, and it shows up in the dashboard right away. So server name is Wilson, runs Ubuntu 22, and disk is 65% full. And we already got our first alert. And it says one or more supervisor processes are not running. So let's take a look on the server. And yes, both my queue workers are dead, so I should look into this. Let's add a first application to Watchtower. So you can run this configure script, which is an interactive menu. And we say add a new application. We navigate to it. And add this application to Watchtower, yes. So now we have to wait for the client to run, which runs every minute. So in 5 seconds, the new application should show up in the dashboard. And there we go. So now the client runs. We can refresh the dashboard and there it shows up. So application name is also Wilson. It's running Laravel 10. And we can open it up and it says there are no log files. So now let's create an error and see that Watchtower sends you an alert. So we go back to the server. Then we run a artisan command that doesn't exist, that triggers an error. So now we've triggered an error. We gotta wait for the cron to run, which just ran. So now if I go to my email client, you'll see a new alert and it says Laravel log has new entries. So we can open this up and Watchtower just shows you your error log. It's nothing complicated, it's just your errors. And that's Watchtower in a nutshell. So you can of course configure all of these notifications. You can decide which log levels you want notifications for. You can create multiple patterns. So if you want some files to send you an alert and some don't, you can configure all of that. It also sends you an alert if app debug is true. So yeah, that's Watchtower in a nutshell. So a little bit more about the client. So I showed you, I installed the client on my server. So you can see there it is. And this is all you install on your server. Everything that Watchtower does is in this directory. You don't have to install composer packages. You don't have to change config files in your application. You install the client on your server. You add it to your cron. And then you add applications to it. And then every minute when the client runs, it looks at your applications, looks at your log files. If there's anything new, it sends it to the dashboard. And then you get an alert. Uninstalling the client is also very simple. You can just delete this directory, remove the cron job entry, and that's it. It didn't make any changes to your application, so uninstalling it is as simple as deleting this directory. So yeah, that's Watchtower in a nutshell. You can find it over at watchtower.dev, and I hope you check it out. Thank you.